Let's talk about the Federal Reserve. As expected yesterday, interest rates holding steady. I think the news was really going to be, what's Jerome Powell going to say? We want to play a little bit of what he said during the news conference.
If the large increases in tariffs that have been announced are sustained, they're likely to generate a rise in inflation, a slowdown in economic growth, and an increase in unemployment. There's so much uncertainty about the scale, scope, timing, and persistence of the tariffs.
So clearly Powell is echoing the uncertainty we've been hearing for the last several weeks. Did we get any clues as to what the Fed's strategy could be moving forward?
Well, Powell said the word wait or waiting some 22 times during the press conference yesterday because they're waiting to see the effects of the tariffs or what the tariff policy is going to ultimately be like. They can't make monetary policy decisions until they know that. Why? Because if they do lower rates right now, it's just going to cause inflation, and we know higher prices are coming in the form of tariffs. We just don't know how high because of the uncertainty. So the Fed's in a tough place here. This morning, the president calling the Fed chair a fool, actually, on a social post. That's just not right. I mean, it's Powell who's taking the shots, but there's 12 members of the Federal Open Market Committee that are making these decisions based on data from the economy around the entire country right now. So the president doesn't like this at all, and he's watching other countries like the EU and the UK. I mean, the EU's lowered rates now 7 times. The Bank of England lowering rates this morning. The U.S. is not in the same position as those other countries. We are placing tariffs on imports.
Caleb, what's the advice here then for the American consumer with those rates holding steady?
Sadly, you have to wait, too, because rates aren't going anywhere for the near term. We're going to get another meeting in June, probably around 41 days and 6 hours and 20 minutes. You know the deal. And that meeting, maybe we'll see, but it's going to have to take a rise in unemployment for the Fed to want to lower interest rates to jumpstart the economy. Right now, we got that unemployment report last week. Unemployment's only at 4.2%. Inflation's kind of coming to where the Fed wants it. No need to make a move now. We still don't know what the impact of all these tariffs is going to be.
Caleb Silver, what would we do without you? Thank you very much, covering a lot of news for us. Thanks, Caleb.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.